Language for the Beauty Industry series. How to talk and write about skin and skincare. Video 1, Skin and Skin Problems. If this video is useful for you, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Want to know more about beauty-related discourse? Want to be able to read about and listen to what skincare experts have to say? In this video, language is discussed to talk about skin and common skincare-related problems and conditions. Let's start by discussing language to talk about skin and skin types. Did you know that Helena Rubinstein introduced 3 types of skin back in the 1930s? She divided skin into normal, dry skin, and overmoist skin. And please note that overmoist is nowadays known as oily. Let's start with oily skin. Oily skin is skin of which sebaceous glands overproduce sebum. And it can easily be recognized through the shiny T-zone, which consists of the forehead, nose, and chin. This type usually displays fewer wrinkles, which is definitely an advantage. Oily skin, sebaceous glands, sebum, T-zone, fewer wrinkles. Let's discuss the other end of the spectrum. And let's discuss dry skin. Dry skin is skin that has dry areas that are caused by a lack of oil production. So this type of skin usually feels drier, especially after having washed it. The upside of this skin type though is that pores are usually tighter though, which is definitely an advantage. Dry skin. Lack of oil production. Feels drier. Tighter pores. The third type of skin is combination skin. This is skin that has both areas of dry and oily skin. So while the T-zone can be oily, the cheeks are usually somewhat drier. Combination skin. Areas of dry and oily skin. T-zone. Cheeks. In the field of English for specific purposes, language training consultants often consult field-related experts to ensure that the language training services that they develop or are developing completely matches the target domain in which language users ultimately have to then use the language. In this case, Caroline Hirons' output was used in this video. So meet Caroline Hirons. She's a globally qualified advanced esthetician who has been in the field of skincare for over 30 years, and she trained teams all over the globe. So please note that Caroline Hirons' output was used to talk about the remaining part of this video. So let's move on to language to talk about skin conditions. The first one is acne. According to Caroline Hirons, acnes include pustules, comedones, so black and white heads, nodules, and cysts. And acne is common in adolescents, but also in women over the age of 40. So words are acne, acnes, pustules, comedones, nodules, cysts, blackheads, and whiteheads. Moving on to skin sensitivity. According to Hirons, there are 2 reasons why skin can be overly sensitive. This can be due to genetics and to lifestyle. Please note that dry skin can be more prone to sensitivity. Moving on to hyperpigmentation. According to Hirons, hyperpigmentation looks like this. Basically, darker spots on the skin which can be caused by sun damage, hormonal changes, or physical damage. A name for physical damage, for example, would be post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, for example, after acne has completely cleared. So words are post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and the final type of hyperpigmentation is melasma. Moving on to aging. According to Hirons, aging is the all-encompassing term for the skin conditions most targeted by brands. These include wrinkles, uneven tone, fine lines, and the lack of elasticity of the skin. Wrinkles, uneven tone, fine lines, lack of elasticity of the skin. Moving on to dehydration. According to Hirons, dehydration is a sign of water loss in the skin. Repair and support of the barrier function and prevention of transepidermal water loss are key. Skin conditions related to dehydration are eczema, which is itchy, inflamed, and crusty skin that can be sore to the touch and swollen, but also dermatitis, like atopic dermatitis, which is overreactive inflammatory responses to the environmental factors and products. Eczema, itchy, inflamed skin, crusty skin, sore to the touch, swollen, dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, overreactive inflammatory responses, environmental factors, products. The next skin condition that is related to dehydration is ichthyosis, which is continuous scaling of the skin. So note that it's extremely dry and cracked skin. The next skin condition that is related to dehydration is ichthyosis, which is continuous scaling of the skin. So note that it's extremely dry and cracked skin. Other skin conditions also belong to the family of eczema and ichthyosis according to Hirons, which is keratosis pilaris, also known as chicken skin, which is basically an overproduction of keratin in the hair follicles. Keratosis pilaris, chicken skin, keratin, hair follicles. The two final skin conditions that belong in this section are psoriasis, which is an autoimmune inflammatory disease, and rosacea, an autoinflammatory skin condition. Psoriasis, autoimmune inflammatory disease. Rosacea, autoinflammatory skin condition. The final skin condition that is discussed in this video is the autoimmune skin condition vitiligo. Vitiligo is a chronic condition. It has to do with a number of inactive melanocytes and patches of paler and pinker skin. So melanocytes are rejected by the body's immune system. So it is an autoimmune condition. Vitiligo. Chronic condition. Melanocytes. Active melanocytes. Inactive melanocytes. Patches of paler or pinker skin. Immune system. Autoimmune condition. Up next, videos on skincare. If this video was useful for you, please like it and subscribe to my channel. We'd love to hear from you too, so comment below. Everything you may need to start communicating more effectively in English.